Alright guys, tonight is going to be a little different video. I'm going to go ahead and do a legal strategy. I got contacted by someone at the Florida lottery, so this is going to be a very serious video. It's going to be very different than my usual content. So, but as you know, I've been talking about mad doctors and mad scientists, and doing a lot of thinking and wondering about the strange time that we are living in. You can see I'm very tired. I've been working. I'll just I'm tired, but I'm gonna go ahead and stay up with you guys to go ahead and finish this topic, although it's probably gonna come back up, of course. So what I'm going to do, I need to say, it's about people stealing human eggs. Okay. How many times have we seen, a lot of times, a black guy walking with a white woman, and they really are not compatible with each other, and they really don't talk to each other very much. And okay, hold on. Wait. Okay. I have to speak about that. Okay, what is it? Okay, 1 minute. Okay, I'm on the camera. Okay, Jody Bitch, what? She has to stop. Okay, somebody is pushing you. Okay. What's the Jody Bitch said? She can't do this on camera because this is a private thought. We have to do it. Okay, it's evidence. Okay. Okay, so the Jody Bitch said she just threw an egg out your mouth with come here. Okay, Jody Bitch said hold that for a minute. Okay, we gotta get this person under control. Jody Bitch said that was you don't know that threw the egg, because she is the one stealing eggs. Okay, so let me go ahead and talk. Okay, I'm gonna have a lot of electronic interference as I'm talking. Okay, 1 minute. Let me step out the room. I got somebody on my headpiece. Hold on. Okay. Let me step out the room. They're getting crazy. Okay. 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 So I need I'm having a lot of electronic frequencies aimed at me. Okay. I want to say that okay. Somebody is quiet here. Okay. Hold on. 1 second. I'm talking to somebody else. Okay, here it goes. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay. If I get interrupted, I'm just going to ignore it. Okay. The topic of the conversation is people stealing human eggs. Okay. Now, when somebody steals a human egg, and let's say, for example, somebody is, like you see a lot of times, black guys. And what happens is, a black guy will go behind you'll see him talking to a woman, and then they make a baby, and then the next week later he's gone. That's called stealing a human egg. Okay, if you don't love the woman and you just are using her for a mixed race baby, Yeah, because if it's a black man that steals a mixed race baby by tricking her and thinking that they are in a relationship, and then he 5 months later or 2 months later he leaves her, then that is tricking somebody into stealing a human egg. Okay, if you are deceitful and you mislead somebody, then you will be deceiving somebody just so that you can put sperm in a human egg. Okay, if you do anything with deception and you take a human egg, then that is deception. Now, I have two different stories from the people. Okay, let me explain what's happening. What the lottery does is that the lottery finds the owner of materials. Okay, so everybody's eggs and everybody's body parts and everybody's cows and everybody's commodities, you can't steal somebody's egg. Okay, you can't have a mixed race baby if you didn't say or agree to it. Okay, and if you deceive someone into doing it and make them think that you love them, then that is deception and it's illegal. If you had the baby, then you would push the baby out. I need to ask the woman on the headset, did you have sex with a black man or what? Okay, the lady did have sex with a black man. Okay, if you had sex with a black man, then that is your baby. So if you got, when I come in, you got to be, you got to tell me what you want, what you did. Okay, you're telling me that she stole an egg, and now you're telling me that you didn't give her the egg. So what happened? Okay, she had sex with a black man, but it was for deception. Okay, so it is correct. Okay, tell me what happened. I'm on the headset. I'm ready to hear it. Give me the dates and times first. Okay, this was okay, I'm just going to speak it out through a headpiece. The government knows I can do that. I'm not sick. Okay, I'm speaking it out on the headpiece. I have the victim. But first of all, it's being argued about at a lottery office. Okay, the lottery is concerned about old materials from a human how many billion years ago? The human was 10 billion years ago. It's a human still alive 10 billion years ago, where this fiber came from. Okay, so what's happening is the Florida lottery located the stolen egg on the Florida lottery system. Okay, and the egg was registering that the egg, who is the egg registering to be used by? Okay, the egg was registered to be used by Kim Kardashian. Okay, and who else? The whole Kardashian family. And what's the other lady's name? Uh, Jane Mansfield. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so Jane Mansfield, the whole Kardashian family have been a part of this egg. But what the problem is that the woman did not give consent to this man taking the egg. Okay, can you tell me, did you raise a child by a black man and then he left you, or did you give the black man back his child? What happened? Okay, she is concerned because she didn't give the baby up. She didn't even know she had a child. Okay, so she didn't give the baby up. She didn't know she had a child. So what happened? How did you find out? Okay, so what happened was she was going through some things and she found out about something. Okay, she found out about primates. Okay, she said, wow, she hadn't heard that word in a long time. And then she started listening to the video, which was mine, and she said all these type of things, had major thoughts. Okay, and then all she said was a bunch of stuff. And then what happened? And then she started talking about how what it was easy for some people to steal an egg. She didn't know that some people were going around stealing eggs. And then she explained that they were stealing eggs. Okay. And then she thought about something. Around what time was this 10 billion years ago? Okay. What was the year of the stolen egg? And give the situation of the stolen egg. Okay. The stolen egg was stolen from a woman named, okay. And she went out on a date. Give me the dates. Okay. It was around 1967. Okay. What was the month in 1967? Okay. It was June 15th, June 15th, what? 1957. Okay. So tell us what happened when you met the man. Okay, when she met the man, it was a black man named Terry Jones. Okay, his name was Terry Jones. What city, state, and location was this Terry Jones? The city, state, and location was Compton, California. Okay, Compton, California. What? Okay, Compton, California. Oh, we don't need his phone number. Okay, so he was. What happened when you met him? Okay, so met the man talked to her and met her at a restaurant and said that asked her did she want to go out for a date. She went out for a date with him and she got pregnant by him. Not at all. Okay, this is getting very weird then. Okay, so what happened? Okay, the man had used a drilling tool. Okay, did you have consensual sex or non-consensual sex? It was consensual sex for a very short amount of time for some reason. Okay, so why did you have consensual sex with a stranger? She said it was just a good looking man. What describe the man? He was a dark skinned man with black hair. If he looked like Kanye West, can you show her the picture of Kanye West and see if it was that black man? She said it was that black man. Okay. Okay, so the Kanye West was the black man that she was raped by. Okay, so now what? Okay, so she was raped by a tool to pull an egg out of her uterus. Or was it okay, just wherever what it was. Okay. She was raped by a man using a tool. So why did you okay, explain the sex. I need to know how this happened because wouldn't you be why did you feel attracted to a black man that you didn't have what race are you? Her race is Irish. Okay, well, describe your appearance back then. She had the same appearance. What is your look? She is blonde hair and blue eyed. What is your driver's license city? It is Compton, California. Okay. Okay, how old are you? She is 62 years old. Okay, 62. So did you give birth to a child or not? She did not give birth to that child. Okay, so, okay, let's just get back to the subject of that night. Okay, so what inclined you to take off your clothes for a stranger? How long did you meet this man? See, she did not know him very well. It was a strange deal. Okay, now you need to tell the deal. What? Because it is very strange that this woman just met a man and then had sex with him. So when we see this all the time, we see a black man go up to a white girl and say, give me your number. And then you give him a number and then you see him go out a couple of times. Then they take a baby and then they're gone. So what is this? Everybody in my family doesn't know what you're doing. And we all are curious about what you're doing with that black man or any black man when he asks you for his phone number. What is it? Okay, so they are given an egg. Okay, go ahead. They are given an egg by a donor, and then they just put the egg inside the vagina and do it. Okay, now you're not making sense. Okay, did you have consensual sex or not? Okay, she is trying to make it seem like something it wasn't. Okay, who is this? The Kanye West was the man. Okay, so what happened? The Kanye West was a man that she dealt with to take a egg from her uterus. Okay, was it consensual sex or did you use a tool of artificial methods? The Kanye West used a artificial tool of different methods because he wanted to grow himself out of the egg. So why did you want to grow yourself out of the egg? Because he thought that he could grow himself out of an egg to look like what? A different person? Why did you need to grow yourself out of an egg if you were what you were? So what happened? Okay, he said that he was mad at that woman. What woman? The woman that is talking. Okay, so what happened? Okay, it was him and the Kim K that was doing hits. Okay, you gotta be honest. Please be honest. Okay, because we're seeing strange things. What's going on? Okay, the Kanye West and the Kim K were the hitter crews of beating up the white girls and taking an egg. They would beat up a white girl and take an egg from out of it, and they would use some type of tool, and they would get inside the egg somehow. Okay, were you dealing with a mad doctor or a mad scientist? They said they were getting that stuff from a mad scientist. So how did you get the stuff from the mad scientist? They said that the mad scientist was a guy. Why? It was just a guy that they knew. But what is he stealing the eggs for? He's stealing the eggs because he just needs them. Okay, are you just stealing the eggs? It sounds like this Kim Kardashian wants to be born as a race, different race. Are you mad at Kim Kardashian for looking like a woman and you wanted to look like a woman and you didn't get to use the egg? What happened? Okay, he was upset one night because she got to look like the hot girl. He knew that they were switching the egg around and she was getting to wear it too long. They knew that the egg was going to bust out and she was tired of sharing the egg with that man. She wished that she didn't do it that last time because that egg had had enough of this crazy crime. So what happened was the Kim Kardashian had got inside that egg and that egg threw her out and crushed her skull in, and that was it. So the Kanye West didn't know that that suit was blown apart, so he put it on and it got on him, and then he couldn't stretch it off like he used to do, and then he was mad that he had busted out. So the suit was wrecked, and they were crying because they didn't have another suit. So what is a suit? It's a fake human suit that they got to wear because they stole it from a white girl somewhere. They just want to be honest because it is making them look bad. Okay, so what happened? Tell a real story. Okay, so the Kim and okay, who is that? The whole Kardashian family was a bunch of fake people. Okay, and what happened was the Kim and Kylie was going around just bashing people and taking eggs. Okay, so one night the Kanye and the Kim, they went out and they bashed the wrong woman, and they took her egg and bust her face. So when they got there to do the scientific experiment to bust the egg was all wobbly. Okay, so tell me, how were you taking these eggs? They had a tool that they had got from a gynecologist, and yes, your eggs are sealed up because they knew somebody was trying to steal eggs, and so you had yours sealed up at 19. So what happened? The gynecologist was trying to see how you gave birth, and we asked her to see if you had eggs. You knew somebody was prodding too far, and for some reason you were being demanded that you get a gynecology examination every 2 years. You stopped going to those things, they were worthless, and everything they do is pretty much worthless. So what happened was the judge bitch says we have to make sure you're not being checked or something. Okay, we are making sure it's because you are checking. Okay. Okay, they are so on that. Okay, just relax. Judge Rich said we are wondering something. Okay, that is Judge Rich on that. We are getting that and that. They're just throwing stuff. We're getting it out of there. Okay. Okay, the Kanye West was just a hitter crew. Well, okay, back to you. Okay, they had tried that on me with a gynecologist cervix. Okay, when they did that, I was very alarmed, and then they started asking me questions about my gender. I am a transgender male. I consider myself feminine male. And what I want, I don't like to have gynecology exams. I've had a child, but I will never go and give birth at a hospital. They are keeping you alert for something. Okay, so what happened? Okay, the judge says we are keeping everything. Okay, here it is. What it is that it sounds like it's an illegal transaction, and it sounds like this is not a legal transaction. Okay, so whatever you did is illegal, and yes, you have to pay for that egg. If you use the egg, you owe her money, and you do have to pay for the egg if you used it. So did you legally or illegally use her egg? Please tell me what you did with her egg. They found out through the Florida lottery that they could find out where everything went. and they knew that they had done something in the water there, and that was illegal, and they found it. They also wondered why for Kim Kardashian to do that when she was using fibers from an egg from somebody that she thought she was related to, but it was just a bone leg. And then she thought she was related to James Mansfield, which she was the James Mansfield. She was also the whole Kardashian family. And what I'm trying to say, okay, keep it for, okay, just for, okay, that is all those names. They keep forward. Okay, that is just them trying to keep you awake. Okay, the judge is that. Okay, we're trying to keep you awake or something because we are under investigation. Okay, just relax. Okay, because they are the ones under that and that. Jim said, just relax. Okay, you don't want to do anything with the Jody Ridge and a black hole when they're freaking out. Okay, well, the Jody Ridge, not them. Just keep everything good. Okay, we're finally getting to okay, I got somebody from California on. Okay, it's somebody on California. Okay, the woman is still alive and she is verified. We need to verify the story through a third party. Okay, the person is asking, can they jump on the live in real time? No, they cannot. Okay, what is going on? Okay, the people in California are finding out exactly what is going on. There was a egg harvesting man. His name was not that. Okay, that is not them at all, and you know that. And that is not that. Okay, do not ever use that name illegally. They are legal people. We are trying to get to the bottom of something. And what, okay, California just needs to know who the woman really is. There is an egg found in a old place all the way back to a place that we don't even know. Okay. Now, if that person's egg was all the way back, how far back can we get the dates? Okay. The egg was so far back that there is no time zone left. We left that time zone a long time ago, years and years ago. So much that it is not even touchable. Okay? And that is not good for, you can always reach it. You can reach it. Don't do that. We are a pilot. We got an airline pilot license. We can reach it. Okay. Don't do that. Okay, we can reach it. We can always reach it. As long as I can fly, I can reach the time. Just tell me the time. Okay, they said it was an unnecessary amount of time. What was the unnecessary amount of time? 10 billion years ago. So why is a 10 billion, what is the item that is 10 billion years ago? The item that's in place in 10 billion years ago is a primate leg bone. Okay, so why did Kim Kardashian have a 10 billion year primate leg bone from from Kim Kardashian? She said that that leg bone was very strange in her DNA for a long time. Okay, but how did you get a primate leg in your DNA? How did you get that? Okay, the Kim Kardashian was going to the graves, and the Kim Kardashian was the first grave robber. For what? The Kim Kardashian was the one that had done it for all of them. Okay, what did you do? The Kim Kardashian had went to a graveyard and got a leg bone. So why did you get a leg bone instead of the eggs? You just said you're not supposed to do either one of those things. You didn't get permission. She didn't tell you you could. So what happened? Okay, so the guy, it was a guy with her named Kanye West, and she and him grave robbed a woman and stole her eggs, and what else? And grabbed her eggs. So what was that? The grave robbers knew she was there. So what was going on with the grave robbers? It was the California crew that was going around digging up graves. They knew the people didn't need to be in there, and if they got stuck out there, then they couldn't get to their body, and they would go around and tell them to open up the casket, and eventually they would go ahead and do it. and then the person would just get up and go. It wasn't fair for them to just go ahead and do it, and they felt hurt that they had hurt a person that bad. What happens is a ghost, when they go into a person's house and then they just sit down and then they firm up, they are very firm and they want their body back, and then they have to go to the graveyard and dig it up. So what happened? They didn't realize that that is how that worked, and then they saw that Kim Kardashian had got in the suit of the egg. So then what? Kim Kardashian didn't realize that she couldn't do that. They thought they had killed these people. So why did you kill them? Kim Kardashian and Kanye West were mad that they were black and ugly, and they used to be Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. Were they Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz? Okay, so she says that they were Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. And then what? Okay, so what happened was they had done that so many times. They found out it was just that jumping crew that would go jump in with them, and then they would ponder them and found them. Are you mad, Kanye West, that you didn't get to look like a woman? Kanye West is mad that he didn't get to look like a woman. They don't have sex, they don't talk to each other, and they don't, those kids are just ugly, busted kids with no hair. And the primate of the chimp doesn't give a fuck about them. They just size them down, and then they want to get out of the house. They don't have a house, they don't pay rent, they just live a homeless life, and they're miserable as hell. They don't have food to eat, they just stick around so that they can eat some food, and then they just go around and do nothing all day. Why don't you go to work at Hardee's or any of that? He said he didn't. Okay, so let's go back to this. Okay, honestly, we do have to ponder this a little bit because this is really strange. Okay, so you stole an egg for money reasons. Well, I'll tell you something. If you profited off those pictures, then you do owe her money. So did you steal the egg for glamour reasons so that you could look cute? The Kanye West was the worst idiot. He was always trying to rock it out real swift. And then when something would fall, he would break it. And then he would have to just throw the suit back to that Kim. The Kim would straighten it back up, and then it would just flop off because then it was all stretched out. She knew that she had played him when they killed the woman because the woman said, ouch, and she said no. They thought it was somebody else that they thought they could kill. Call the name what? They thought that they could kill Amber Cornwell. And what? They found out that Amber Cornwell knew how to get out of there. And so they didn't kill her. Why? Because they know they can't. Okay, so now what? Okay, so what? Okay, so what? These people are just trying to kill someone for an egg. Why do you try to kill someone for the egg when you can't wear the suit? Okay, they said they can't wear the suit. Okay, that is one right there. We are actually looking to see if somebody is trying to pretend to be you somewhere. Because those people are looking the same. And then those people are looking the same. We know who you are. Okay, and that was that. Joey Richard, that's that. We have to use a special camera. This is for real, so we don't get incriminated on anything. We do have to provide this because you are legal. Okay, what this is trying to see if anybody is trying to impersonate you. That girl is very much impersonating you. We try to see if somebody is trying to look like you in their mind so they could do something. Okay, so that is why they do that. And then they do that. Okay, so they're trying to look like something they're not. Over there and over there. Okay, they're trying to do something with their eyes over there. We have to go look over there. Okay, because you have a very unique look. When you used to wear the cat ears, they are so cute. And you are very cute to everyone. And then you know you were caught. Okay. They didn't see you without your makeup, and they thought you were looking different. And then they saw you like that, and then they saw you like that. And that is how you look. Okay. They are just trying to see if somebody is trying to look like you. Wow. And that is what that was. Something like that. And then they took a picture. What was that? Okay. Oh, Judge Richards, we're trying to drive so we can see it. But if somebody's trying to lighten their eyes to us. Okay. I had to get an examination. Okay. Okay, so let's establish this. Okay. So you did do criminal activity. Are you admitting guilt at this point of illegally taking the egg? Was the egg legal or was it illegal in your mind? They the who is that? The the Kim Kardashian and Hollywood and the Kanye West, they did do the guilt. Okay. Okay, so they are guilty for that. You do realize that that's illegal, so that means that you have to probably work the money back. Okay, so how did you know from the Florida lottery? Okay, so the Florida lottery system had contacted them and told them to stop breaking the website. They also broke the little station, the little office, and they, Jody Richards, we have troubles for no reason. Okay. Okay, Jeff says we have no troubles. Okay. Just something that we must do for security on certain eggs that we already have. Okay. To make them look different. Okay. We have future looks. Okay. So, okay, so they are basically just telling the truth about it because they're going to get caught and it makes it worse. Okay. So what happened with the Florida lottery? Okay, the Florida lottery contacted us and told us that we knew too many bad people from those areas. Those people were jumping over here and using the lottery, and we needed to keep our lottery system clean. We will no longer do any more lotteries with California, but we can still do with Nevada. California lotteries are just joke stars, and they don't have any power, and their lights are off. Whatever you owe is whatever you owe, but that is the only way she could pay it back, which was the correct way. But if that is still leveraging that, that's the only way she could pay it. And that's how she got it. And whatever it is whatever it is, and whatever it is whatever it is, and we will find it. And we are glad we located it. The Judge says that is very good for us. Very good for us to locate it. Okay, so we are good on that. Okay. Let me tell you something how eggs work. Okay, we got you got to understand you can't use mad scientist methods to create a baby. Okay, if you were born to look a certain kind of way, you can't hide yourself in a dinosaur egg. I think you were looking worse than that. Okay, and okay, they know. Let's go ahead. If this baby looked like that and you put the baby inside of an egg and it came out like that, who do you think the father of this baby would be? A white man, right? So if you put a white baby into the egg, it will be a white baby coming out. Okay, if you put a trolled out and one baby, then a trolled out baby would come out. Okay, so who was supposed to be the father of the egg? Okay, Kim Kardashian was fathering herself with the egg. So if you were the father of the egg, then the baby would be black. Okay, but you were trying to look white. Is that correct? The egg was stolen so Kim Kardashian could look like a different race. Okay, what was wrong with your race? Okay, Kim Kardashian was a black woman and she thought she was ugly and she was trying to look pretty. Okay, but you can't do illegal things, so let's move on. Okay. Okay, let me be clear. And honestly, the California needed that done, so they were happy that we were able to establish the thing. Okay, I would like to thank YouTube for allowing us to use this for anything we need to use for the state of Florida. Okay, we do. This is a real crime, and we do have a very powerful platform. Our numbers are always being misrepresented, but we do have a powerful platform and we try to use it responsibly. So I welcome you if you find any more errors or issues, especially time zones, this drastic. I do need you to contact me somehow through the Florida Lottery. They do have my information, and I'm willing to participate in a legal strategy. I got somebody on my headset talking, and I'm tired, and I'm trying to get through this. Okay, we need to find out this time lapse, though. We're stuck in a time warp, and I need some time dates. Okay, now we know that this crime happened just not that long ago, in 1957. So why, okay, if we're in, okay, let me try to do some logistics here. Okay. If we are, it seems like we're just spinning around and around, around, and somebody above is dangling us down in some suspended reality. We're supposed to be doing lipping and duping and just going all through the solar system, but we're being restricted to this small amount, which does keep it in a controlled area. But we do need more space. I got money in the bank, but I can't use it, and it just, we need to space it out a little bit. But I'm concerned about this. Okay, so is it Kim Kardashian and Kanye West and the Mad Doctor that is messing with the time warp? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, okay. Let me see. We messing. Somebody is messing with us in the time warp. Okay, this time warp was June 15th, 1957. The egg was caught in June 15th, 1957. Okay, well, what is she doing with a primate leg bone 10 billion years ago? That's a long time ago. What is that? Is there a scientist somewhere? Can you do the equations? What is that? Okay, that is only about 1957. That's it. That was 1957. So if that was that, then it's still very eerie. Very eerie. I mean, that primate bone. Why? That's still eerie. A primate bone. Is it a human primate or what is it? They said it's a primate species. They don't tell anybody at all. Nobody tells their primate species hardly anymore because of that. Okay, tell me what was happening around that time. Okay. Around that time, everybody knew it was that Kim and Kanye bitch, because every time they saw her, she was lighter and lighter again. She was the one going around killing cows. She was the one doing horrible things. She was just going around just trying to kill something for blood. It was the Kim and Kanye crew. So what happened? They were told that they couldn't do those things, and then that was it. They would just let them run around, and they were killing all the time. So why are they on Hollywood strips? They just sit there, they don't have much to do, and they just let them live. So what happened? They said those things are coming out of there and there. Okay, so what happened? They said they were the ones that made those massacres, and they were the ones just killing people in Africa. Why did they do that? They said that they were just killing primates. Okay, okay. So let's see. Okay. Just a second. Just go forward. Okay, hold on. Okay. Anderson says go to bed now. Okay, that's all we need. Okay, we're not gonna get into anything else. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. So live fiercely, love viciously, and remember, atheism is unstoppable. Bye, guys.